we talk about this year's Olympia, the names Samson Dauda and Hadi Choopan stand tall like titans ready for war. These aren't just bodybuilders stepping on stage. These are warriors who've bled, sweated and sacrificed everything to carve their names into the history books. And make no mistake, the road to domination isn't easy when these two monsters are staring each other down. On one side, you've got Samson Dauda, the Nigerian lion. He's not just big, he's aesthetically dangerous. Flow, shape, size. He's the definition of modern day bodybuilding art. Samson brings background, full muscle bellies, the kind of physique that makes the crowd gasp the moment he hits a front double biceps. He's improving year after year, and his momentum is terrifying for anyone who dares to stand next to him. His presence fills the stage. He's not just competing, he's rewriting what the future of open bodybuilding looks like. But then, there's Hadi Choopan, the Persian wolf, a man who has already tasted Olympia gold, the fighter who carries his nation, his people, his pride every single time he steps on stage. Hadi is intensity. Hadi is hardness. He doesn't come to play, he comes to dominate. His conditioning is like granite, grainy, dense, peeled to the bone. You don't just stand next to Hadi, you feel his energy, his hunger, his refusal to bow down to anyone. He's not just a competitor, he's a storm in human form. And here's the beauty of it. Their clash is not just about muscles, it's about heart. It's about who wants it more when the lights hit. When the judges lock eyes, when the crowd roars. For Samson, this is the moment to prove that
aesthetics and mass
combined can finally dethrone the wolf. For Hadi, this is about legacy, about showing the world that his reign was not a one-time strike, but a dynasty in the making. Beating each other won't be easy. Samson has to push beyond conditioning limits he's never reached before, because Hadi will expose any weakness under those lights. And Hadi, he has to match Samson's overwhelming size and flow, something no one else on that stage can bring with such balance. Both men are standing at the edge of greatness, and the margin for error is zero. This Olympia isn't just another show, it's a battlefield. Samson Dauda the lion, Hadi Choopan the wolf, two predators, one crown. The question isn't just who's better. The question is, who's willing to suffer more? Who's willing to push their body into that dark place? Who's willing to give absolutely everything for the title of Mr. Olympia? And when that final pose down happens, when sweat is dripping, lungs are burning, and the crowd is on fire, only one of them will rise as the true king. So get ready, because this year, it's not just a competition, it's a war between a lion and a wolf, and only one will walk away as the ruler of the Olympia stage. In the world of bodybuilding, the Olympia stage is sacred. It's not just a contest, it's where legends are crowned and dreams are shattered. This year, two giants stand on a collision course. Samson Dauda, the Nigerian lion, a man of size, symmetry, and shocking presence. Every year he grows not just in muscle, but in power, becoming a figure the sport can no longer ignore. He is the promise of a new era, a vision of what the future of bodybuilding could be. Samson doesn't step on stage to compete. He steps on stage to dominate. Across from him, Hadi Choopan, the Persian wolf, the hunter, the fighter, the champion. Hardened by struggle, defined by discipline, Hadi has already stood at the top of the mountain, and he knows the cost of staying there. His conditioning is ruthless, his intensity unmatched. For him, this Olympia is not about chasing glory. It's about defending it. A lion, a wolf, two predators who cannot share the same ground. Their weapons are different, but their goal is the same: total supremacy. Samson's overwhelming size and shape, Hadi's granite hard conditioning and unbreakable will. Both men know there is no second place, because only one can leave as king. When the lights hit and the final call-out is made, it won't just be muscle against muscle. It will be heart against heart, spirit against spirit. This Olympia is war, and history will remember only one name. People see the lights. They see the stage, the tan, the poses, the crowd cheering. But what they don't see is the war behind the curtain. Competing at the Olympia level is not just hard. It's nearly impossible for most human beings, and yet these men choose it. You see, to reach that stage, you don't just train. You live bodybuilding every single day, every single hour, Every single decision revolves around one goal: perfection. Meals aren't just food, they're calculated down to the gram. Training isn't just lifting weights, and it's tearing your body apart over and over again to rebuild it stronger. Sleep, cardio, supplements, posing, recovery. Nothing is left to chance. There is no off switch. The dedication it takes is beyond extreme. Imagine waking up at 4 a.m. when your body aches. Your joints scream and your energy is gone. But you still push through because champions don't negotiate with comfort. Imagine eating when you're already full, starving when you want to eat, training when you can barely stand, and sacrificing every normal pleasure in life. All because you're chasing a vision in your head. And then comes the mental side. The isolation, the self-doubt, the voices telling you that you're not good enough, that you can't beat the best. To compete at Olympia level, you silence those voices with action. You stand in front of the mirror day after day, critiquing yourself harder than any judge ever will. You demand more, you suffer more, you give more, because you know the man standing next to you is doing the exact same thing. That's what makes it brutal. Samson Dauda, Hadi Choopan, every single competitor, they're not fighting against each other first. They're fighting against their own limits, against pain, against fatigue, against the weakness that lives inside all of us. And when they step on stage, under those blinding lights, every rep, every meal, every ounce of sacrifice is judged in just a few minutes. Years of suffering come down to seconds of posing. That's what it means to chase Olympia glory. It's not just about muscle. It's not just about genetics. It's about willpower. It's about who can suffer the longest, who can sacrifice the most, and who can look at pain in the face and keep walking forward. This is the price of greatness. This is the reality of competing at Olympia level. It's not glamorous. It's not easy. It's not for everyone, but for those who dare, for those who give everything. It's the chance to stand on that stage and be remembered forever.